So, good morning everybody. It is Saturday, August 8th, and today is the first episode of basically tracking the 9 weeks remaining until the show in October. So this morning, we're up relatively early. We got to eat breakfast and we're actually off. We're gonna be driving back to Connecticut because the next day, we're gonna be going the rest of the way up to Vermont to stay at a house with friends. So I won't cover all the traveling. So once we get in the car, we'll just resume in Vermont. But I want to take time this morning to just go over some things that I'm bringing along on the trip to make sure that I'm staying accountable with the diet and all that stuff. So we're gonna go eat. I'll show you what I got there, and then I'll show you the things that I'm bringing along on the trip. So for breakfast, we just have 2 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, handful of spinach, 2 pieces of turkey bacon, some coffee, and some 000 yogurt. So the macros on the screen total are right here, and my daily target is this number. So because I know we're gonna be traveling, it's gonna be a little bit harder to get all the protein I need, and it's gonna be a little bit easier to get fat and carbs. So I'm trying to keep fat and carbs low this morning, so leave a little space for travel food. Now, things I am gonna actually bring with me on the trip are my supplements here. We have fish oil, protein powder, and my BCAAs. Definitely the protein is the most important because those are things that, while we are gonna go shopping, it's gonna be really important that I make sure I get my protein goal every day. The last couple things are just coffee, just in case, and super importantly, I'm gonna take a can of this, so I make sure I'm not resorting to oil or something like that when I'm cooking. So tip would be, if you have calorie-free cooking spray, bring that if you're gonna go travel as long as you can, and it'll save you from counting those calories. Ooh, and obviously, I'm gonna bring this as well, my food scale, so I can keep tracking everything to a T. And also, I know you shouldn't necessarily have to do this, but I'm actually going to be bringing my scale with me. Usually if you're gonna go for like a few days or even a week, and you're at the beginning-ish of diet, it's not the most important thing in the world. However, I am a little bit behind the weight that I want to be at right now. So I wanna make sure I get to the target weight at the end of this trip here. So I'm gonna bring it along and try to keep up with that. This morning I was 175, and I think right now I wanna be south of 174. So a little bit behind schedule, but we'll be able to make it work. So yep, I'm gonna just eat up and we will be hitting the road.
One eternity later.
Watch out, oily. Whoa! Yeah, dude, the one that you did. Can you show me what that looks like? Perfect.
Yes, ready?
Wow!
Hey. I think it was me. I hit that around pretty hard.
Me. Yeah!
What's up, everybody? I am here at my buddy's home gym and it is freaking awesome. Check it out. It's got a little boxing area, which I'm not really partaking in. Bench, weights, and some cardio equipment. So Ian, thank you for letting me use this. It's been a little bit since I've got to work with actual weight, but I want to jump on and kind of just recap the week and talk about prep and the show a little bit. So I didn't document a ton of footage at the lake. I really took the time to be with my home friends and enjoy myself, and I did. We were gone for almost a whole week, and I would say from a diet perspective, I was probably on point, probably I give myself a 9 out of 10. I did go shopping at the beginning of the week and pretty much just bought everything that I would normally eat, and I really didn't stray from that, so I was pretty much on point with the diet as it usually is. In terms of weight training, obviously that took a pretty big hit. I would say I would give myself like a 3 or a 4 out of 10. I ended up chopping down some branches and using some cinder blocks to get a little bit of weight training in, which actually worked pretty well. I was just very limited by the amount of movements I could do and that type of thing. I suppose the more important thing would be sort of calories in and calories out, and I would say definitely with the amount of exercise we were getting, running, walking every day, beach games, whatever. So all things considered, pretty solid week for prep. And there were mosquitoes there, so I'm finding new bites. But we're heading back tomorrow and we can get in our regular gym routine after that. So I did want to talk briefly about prep. So the show is just over 7 weeks away and the goal is another 10 to 12 pounds. So I think it's gonna be a challenge, but I think where we're at right now, I'm at 2,100 calories a day and I'm doing cardio for 40 minutes 5 times a week. I'm actually just about to jump on the treadmill after this. I think that this should be able to take us for a couple more weeks before we have to drop down a little bit. Anyway, that's it for the update, guys. I will have another one in a few days and I will talk to you then. Peace.